Hi everybody, my name is Adrienn Light and welcome here on my channel. Today I wanted to speak from a different topic, but I was guided to speak about fear and what is limiting us to go beyond or to take the next step. And I will share with you the information what I received and how I'm seeing it and how it works. You already experienced it in your daily life when you wanted to do a new thing or wanted to achieve something big for you, or yes, wanted to enter to a space which is totally new for you. And before doing this very big step, you just find a lot of limitations and lot of fear coming in or entering to your field. And also, maybe you could find some physical proof which came in front of you, shows you that it's better not to do this next big step. And I will go through the different stages, but first I will explain to you very simply on the physical field and how you already could experience this in your daily life. So, for example, uh, when you when you're a kid and if you want to do a new thing, for example, there is a playground with the new stuff, and maybe there are some stuff which is very high and you never tried before. A kid what was doing, she or he's going there without any fear and just tries it. And even if the parents say that don't do that and don't pay lots of attention, if the child really wants to do it and really sure that he or she can do it, and after when he or she did it, and then she is so proud of herself, and also the parents just step to a new field. Let's see that, wow, I didn't know that my child can do this. And yeah, the child already have this inner security, and they still don't have this they still don't doesn't grant it that much here in this field to questioning anything. So they just go and do what they feel and what they want. Regards how you start to grown up and be older and older, or becoming adult, and your personality here in this field forms up more and more, it it means that you are more and more grounded in this playground, and you are more and more present through this personality, through this energy pattern, what you entered. So you are identifying yourself to this, and after you start to live your life and experiencing life through this, or from this energy pattern, from this personality, from this character, and you are very being there. You are yeah, yes, you are so concentrating there. And also you lost the connection to your true self, to your true essence, and the purpose of this to can really experience yourself here through this realm, and experience yourself through this character. And from this character, with the time, you will awakening up more and more. And yes, the quantity of this awakening and the speed of this awakening, it's also depending of your of your mission, or of your state of consciousness where you are at the moment. But yes, you start to awakening little by little from this character, from this state. And when you are in there, very grounded, very present in this physical experience, in this physical pattern, then you are that present there, you're that grounded there, that you forgot who you truly are, and forgot all the structure and all the, yeah, how, what is it, what is life and how it's all about, and what is universe, and everything. So when you want to go beyond of this energy pattern, or when you want to do a new thing, you start to hesitating, you are not sure to do it or not, you have a lot of questions, and you just start to open yourself and receive the feedbacks from the external. And regardless what feedbacks you are receiving, you will reacting. As you already know that you are creating the external also, so what you're experiencing around you is just a mirror of yourself. So when you experience, or when you receive, for example, limiting mm, limiting behaviors from other persons, it's actually your fear which is reflecting back from that person, but you are not conscious about it, and you think that it's coming from other person. So for example, I will say a direct example. You want to go to a university, for example, or you want to be a doctor, for example, and your parents, they working as a shop assistant, or working with their two hands, so never studied a lot, and in the whole family nobody studied, and then you are the only one who want to achieve this very big goal, and you want to do it. So you are feeling from inside this pressure. Your inner self started to push yourself there to do this university and study there. But then you are receiving from your environment that you are not good enough, that you are not clever enough to do a university, why you want to do it, and all this stuff. And then it's starting to enter into your reality and starting to limiting yourself. And maybe this decision of yourself from inside, it wasn't that strong, and then all these things which is coming from the external will affect you, and then the end you won't go to the university. So also, for example, to can enter to the university, you have to learn a lot, and you have to do very difficult exams. And maybe without the external, you inside, you have an angel, and you have a devil, and the devil says to you that, oh, you cannot do this exam, you are not good enough for doing it, and it won't be good, and why you want to do it. And then you have another part who says that, no, you will do it. It's always like has two part. And then it depending of your inner decision how clear it was, then like this you will continue your life. And it is the same when you want to start a new business. You always see and receive obstacles from the external, and the other people can influence you negatively, not starting that business. And if you are leaving that the external affects you, or change your inner intention, then it can really limit yourself. But what you have to know that actually it's you, what you are seeing outside. And this is the battle inside of you, whether it's doing or not doing. And maybe like a light bubble, it came up to do a new business, but you are not sure, and you have all these old patterns which is limiting you. and then you are there and don't know what to do, and then all these things which can lead you, which can, yes, stays you at the same energy pattern where you were. For example, at this moment, you are in a kind of energy pattern with a kind of character and behaviors. But if, for example, you want to start a totally new business, then you need to tap to a new energy pattern to can do this business, and you will start to change, and the things around and in you starting to change, and it will be a new field for you. So you really have to get all this courage inside of you and knowing what you want to do to can achieve it, and to can create new things, and to can create or tap into new energy fields. And it's okay, I just took the example of university or new business, or it can be in every aspect of life. For example, when somebody says pranic living, life without food, or be vegan, and if you are speaking with a meat eater, won't understand. So all these new things, to do it or not to do it, you are feeling inside. But if you have a little gap in your decision, or if you are not sure enough for doing it, and then you will experience obstacles in the external always. And it's not something, spiritual people lots of times says that you need to see the signs, and regardless what signs you are receiving, you should do something or not to do something. The thing is that you are creating your own life, and you have million billion infinite possibilities for living your life, and nobody says to you have to live your life what to do, and you can choose what to experience, and it doesn't have any limitation. And also it doesn't have any importance if you are working as a shop assistant or if you are working as a doctor. It's all like masks, it's all like a part of the game. But if you are seeing the whole picture, it is just doesn't have any importance. So you can create the life what you want, and you are the creator. You are the creator of every little pieces of your reality, and you are conscious about it or no. So everything is energy, and without has an energy pattern, something cannot be there. So if if in your life you're experiencing something, for example, what you don't like, you have this energy pattern in your, let's say, aura or in your energy field, and that's why you are experiencing these things. And even if you don't like, this is there for some reason. And if I'm seeing on an energy level, there is no good and bad. It is just things that they are there. It's the same when I'm saying like black or white, which color is more beautiful. You cannot decide. It's black and it's white, and you don't have to say it's good or it's bad or it's beautiful and it's ugly. It's just black and white. And it's the same how you and how we are experiencing life. It's you belief system who characterize as good or bad, and it's also depending the perspective, how you see. So maybe you have, for example, a car accident, and you say that, wow, it's a pity and a very sad thing, and it's a terrible thing what happened with me. But maybe this occasion took you to get a new car, but you at that moment, you still not see it. And okay, it can several other aspects, but it's always a perspective from where you are seeing and what you're seeing. And that's why I wanted to say there is no good and bad. Okay, let's go back to the fears, and these fears which maintains you on the same environment, on the same reality, in the same illusion, in the same energy pattern. And why I was guided to doing this live session. It's because I'm experiencing a lot. I'm medium in light body activations, and this step in everybody's life is an evolutionary, a very big step, very important transformation, very important change. And you don't know at this moment, but you are preparing for this switch, for this change through lifetimes. So you didn't start it for preparing to this change now. It's coming from through lifetimes, and you are preparing for it since very long time. And your soul, the spirit, is connected to your body. It's experiencing different lives, different experiences, different dimensions, because it's not just limited in your earth life. So preparing from all levels through very long time, and to do this switch, to do this transformation, it's a very big thing. And it's so normal that when you decide for doing this process, or attending a retreat, uh, you are feeling an inner call. And sometimes the state where you are at the moment, there is a lot of fear still connected to your physical body, which is limiting you to go through and really truly doing it or receiving it. That's why also it's important, the preparation process, what I guided before the light body activation, because this is one of the main things which holds you back, all the fears and all the limited belief system what you have. And you have to dissolve all these things to can tap into the to a new consciousness, to a new evolutionary step. And it's so okay to have fear. So I don't want to say that you have to feel bad regards you have it, but you have to guide yourself through it and know what you want and know who you are. So once you receive an inner call for something, it's for a reason, and you have to go for it no matter what. And yes, you can pass then time and time and time and do this switch later. It's always depending on you. But at one point you have to do it. So if once you received this inner call to do a new thing, and if you deny it at the end because of the fears and go back to the old state, you can do it, and you can earn time and stay on that state more time, or once in your life. And maybe it won't come again in this life, maybe in your next life you will receive the same opportunity, until you are tapped in there and you are jumping to this new field. When you are hearing this inner voice for doing something, it's how you have to imagine it's something that you opened in you, uh, and that moment it entered this information to go beyond, to do the step, to do the next step for growing. And then you go back to your old self. This gap is closed. You go back to the old self, and maybe the old self has that much limitations and fears that it can take all of you back, and doesn't allow you to go through of this calling. It's okay. So it doesn't have anything what you have to rush, or you have to feel bad yourself. I just want to know. I just want that you know and be conscious about the decision. So every time when you are doing something, always you have to questioning, and always you have to see and observe why you are doing a decision, or why you step back, um, and not blaming the outside. In the outside you can always find obstacles, always, uh, but you have to go through beyond these obstacles and create your new reality. And as I said before, you are creating your own reality. And actually, the external automatically reconstructs regarding your frequency and regarding, yes, your vibrancy where you tap in. So it doesn't matter the external. It doesn't matter. It's always depending on you what you want to experience. And yes, I just took a game, a little game, to can show you and explain you a little bit better. So, for example, you have this little piece, and chipmunk, I think, and you are tapped into this personality, and you think that you are this little animal. And yes, it can be the physical aspect also, okay. And you have this playground to play, and you are get used to this energy pattern. You are moving in this energy pattern. But what happens when you want to go beyond, and when you want to step beyond of this field, and enter to a totally new field, which is, for example, this, and to the whole field, okay, and exploring the whole field. At the beginning it's tricky, because you get used to just this field and you don't know all this. So when you want to go do the first step, and stepping here is just saying, wow, it's new, and it's just fearful. So maybe you are going back, and again you are going here and going back, and then maybe you are dead enough with this energy partner that you expand your consciousness. And what's happening actually with the light body activation, it's before you are conscious about this little piece of the whole. And when you receiving the light body activation, it means that you open your consciousness, and you go beyond of everything, and you just discover the whole structure of universe. And then you can consciously decide to choose this little animal, or to choose this little animal with this pattern, and you can jump between each, and you can play, and you can tap in. And also, when you are enough playing this field, or experiencing this field, you can expand, and you can go out from it. And to achieve this new state, at the beginning it's tricky. And yes, on the physical form, on the physical field, you can find obstacles, and it can come in different forms. For example, my family doesn't support me. How I will doing the fast? I'm not able to fast that much. I'm not ready for doing this evolutionary step. Who I am for doing this evolutionary step? I'm nothing. I'm nobody. I'm not good enough for doing this. How I will travel there, where I will have money, how I will pay, how I will go there, arrive there, who will take care of my dog, and what's up if I got sick and I cannot go there or travel there. So I can name a lot and lot of obstacles. It's just all a mask. It's just all illusion. It's just your own limiting belief. It's just your own fears, which is reflecting back in the external. And yes, now I'm speaking about the light body activation, but it's with everything. Okay, if you want to start a new business, if you want to do a new thing in your life, what you didn't do before, uh, it's always like this. And especially in the light body activation, it's always coming, and it's so intense, because what will happen there, uh, you will die. And the way of your ego will die. The illusion that you are this will die, and this part of yourself really want to grab you there, and really have fear for dying, for losing this illusion, and to step to this new consciousness, and to step to this wholeness, and also to this emptiness. It's tricky. It's really tricky at the beginning, but you always have to know what you want, and you always want to know and remember to this inner call, what was calling you before. So yes, I just wanted to share with you this and speak about this fear and how it's coming up in our lives. And as I say to you, it's in your daily life, so it's always there. If you have fear from water, and to enter the water, and to step beyond of your old pattern, it's always tricky. And what I'm receiving, it's especially in the light body activations, it's all the participants who is attending and coming, everybody has their own journey, everybody has their own story, and everybody has to work through lots of fears until they are arriving to the retreat and to the activation. And why? This is because of this. What's happening there? One part of yourself, or the person who were tapped in, will die, and you will lose the identification, the energy pattern why you were connected before, and you will connect to the whole new consciousness. And that's why everybody who attend the light body activations are experiencing these obstacles in their lives, everybody. But I wanted to clarify what it is and how you can go through. So always know the first inner call, and this is the true. This is the true call. This is your true essence, which say to you for doing this, and never let that the external leads you, because it's just a false image. It's just a creation by you, but it's created by your fear, and you can go through it, and you can go beyond this, and it can be anything regards any illness, any difficulties in life, economically, have to arrive there, travel, and everything. At the moment when you decide to go to your inner call, the universe will support you, but you have to be sure of it. You have to make the decision and really knowing it what you want, and then take it over and know it in every situation. And yes, the ego is like this. It's always want to attack you and want to keep you on in the same pattern. But you have to hear this inner voice, what you had one time, and go through it. I have to finish this live, although I could say and share with you even more things. I didn't plan that much things will coming through this, but I have to enter to a very interesting interview. So I will say to you goodbye at this moment, and I will coming back soon. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you so much for all this love what I'm receiving from you. Bye bye.